Use your voice. Learn to use your voice to speak up, to speak about things that matter to you, to speak about causes that you feel so strongly about. Speak up and be loud about it. However, before doing that, you need to sit down and really reflect and really think, how do you feel about your voice? Do you feel like your voice matters? Before speaking and before voicing, you need to believe that your voice matters. You need to believe that the things that you're talking about matter. And you need to speak from a place of from a place of confidence. You need to be confident within yourself, within your message, within your voice. You need to be confident in that, and then you will speak. You need to see the value in what it is that you're talking about. So I'll give you an example. As you know, within my channel, I talk about personal development and I talk about self-healing. I see the value because I know the effect that trauma has and how trauma cripples people. And for that, I've seen it for myself. I've lived it myself. And I see how other people's lives have been affected due to trauma. So for me, I believe that personal development, a lot of the times, and self-healing is the answer to, to certain things, to how we live our lives. If we want to do more, if we want to be better, if we want to grow and develop, have healthy families and have a brighter future, I believe that it starts with self. It starts with you, right? So there's a belief system that comes with it. You have to believe that what it is that you want to talk about, what it is that you want to share, what it is that you want to voice about, you want to shout about, you have to understand the value of it, and you have to understand why it matters, why it's important to you. It starts with yourself. You need to understand why. Your why is so important. So start speaking in small moments. Like, it doesn't have to be being on the big stage already. Like, for example, again, I'm speaking on my channel. Like, I've been doing the 90-day challenge of posting one YouTube video every day for the next 90 days. I'm now on day 42. So it's something that I said I'm going to do. I'm a personal development coach and I want to share my knowledge and I want to share my story, my experiences, and hopefully people will also take that and use that within their lives. Even if it's you speaking around family and friends and being passionate about certain things, and then that might then develop onto you going to speak in your church or your mosque or your religious place, and then it might be you speaking at college or at uni, and then things will just progress. Or you might go and speak at a charity. You might say, right, you're passionate about, I don't know, another thing that I'm passionate about is women's health. I've dealt with a lot of health issues in terms of that, so that's something that I've also felt passionate to talk about, and I speak on it. So what is important to you? What frustrates you? What do you feel like, what, I feel like people need to have more information. What information do you have and you feel like other people need to know about it? Share that with the world. Share that with boldness. Share that with confidence. But you need to look at yourself and say, right, why am I doing this? And how valuable is it to me, this information? And then you share it, and then you'll be able to share it with grace. And as you're using your voice, be authentic. Just be yourself. I don't come on here trying to be somebody that I'm not. I can be quite nerdy. So, I just come on here being myself, bringing my experiences, bringing my stories, you know, and with that, I'm just able to share authentically. I'm not one to get emotional on camera, but if I'm sharing and I feel moved, and a tear comes out, then a tear came out. But you wouldn't catch me here crying. Like, you just wouldn't. That's just not me. But you know, if something moves you, really be passionate about it. Like, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? Bring that forth. Let us know. Like, give us the information. Especially me, like I'm always trying to learn new things. I'm always trying to learn new things. I'm always trying to stay informed. So inform the people. If you feel like you have information on a certain topic, share the information. Teach people, coach people on it. Whatever it is, whatever industry it is. It doesn't have to be YouTube. It can be on TikTok. It doesn't have to be online. It could be, you know, this could be something that you decide to speak about at your school, for example. It can be the company that you work for. They're looking for someone to be an ambassador for something, for a cause that you're interested in. Then that's your way of voicing. Like, voicing, being a voice, using your voice isn't just about it being, you know, you being a public this international public speaker. It can just be from your community's point. You might just want to speak to your community. It's just about you using your voice, speaking. For so long, I felt like I couldn't use my voice because I felt like when I was younger, I felt like I was always shut down. Whenever I wanted to say something, it was always like, oh, shut up, man, or stop it, like, or, you know. And for a long time, like, I felt like, oh, maybe what I've got to say is not important, or maybe it's, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do you know how many people are dying? Do you know how many people are dying due to taking their own lives, due to the trauma that they went through? People are dying. So many more, especially young people, are dying due to suicide. I promote therapy. I promote self-healing. I promote personal development. I promote healing of the mind. You know, mind, body, and soul. Like, that's my thing. And the reason I share that is because I've had my own personal experiences where I nearly lost my life due to ill mental health. So sit down and think about, what are some of the causes, what are some of the things that you feel like you want to inform people about, you want to speak on. It doesn't have to be in a massive scale. It can just be within your community, within your family and friends. If you want to take it online, you take it online. But before you do that, sit down and think about, okay, what are the causes? Why do you feel so passionately about it? And then start sharing, and then start talking. Like, even if people, like, whether people are watching or not, talk about it anyway. But you need to first believe that your voice matters. I believe that my voice matters. Whether someone is listening or not, I know my voice matters. So I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep speaking. Eventually, people are going to listen. But you need to do things long enough. You need to do things long enough for people to notice. If you want to be different in this world, you have to do something that other people are not doing. You have to do something that other people are not doing. You have to do something that other people see as hard, as difficult. Do you know what it is to show up here every day? Yeah? Do you know what it is to post a video every day? Even as life, you think my life is not going? You think life is not going? Life is going. Life is popping off. But because I said I'm going to show up, and I'm going to speak, and I'm going to use my voice, and I'm going to share, I'm here. I'm showing up every day for the next 90 days. Today is day 42. So I'm your personal development coach, C-Positivista. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you on the next one. Subscribe to my channel. Or is it on this side? One of them. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content. And let me know in the comment section, what causes are you passionate about? What things are you passionate about that you're wanting to speak on, but you're not too sure, or you feel like you're not necessarily confident yet to speak on it? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next video.